Hey crafty friends, this is Nye with All Things Were Created. Today we are going to assemble our dog Woof pet picture ornament. I'm going to be using my art glitter glue for gluing, and before I started the video, I went ahead and I glued a lot of my lights down already to my wire. I only have this last one to do, and I'm just going to show you what you need to do when you start gluing. You're just going to take your glue and add a little bit right onto the string. And then I used my push pin here to pick up the light, and then just add it right on top of the spot where the light is on the string. And so it doesn't need a lot of glue there. If it seeps out a little bit from the edge, you could just wipe it away. And that's that. Okay, so I'm going to get started with gluing the rest. I have the back and then the top layer. If you wanted to, you could personalize it. I went ahead and labeled ours with Daisy. And I added the year as well. And so I'm going to go ahead and just add the glue to the back of this here. I'm just going to be a little generous and just kind of spread it around to all of the different spots here. There's a little bit of extra cardstock at this one area. I see it. So I'm just gonna add the glue there, and then here's my extra piece of cardstock. That was cut there and didn't get brushed away. Okay, and I'm gonna hold it in this hand and pick this one up with this hand. I'm gonna use my fingers to get that placement just right. And remember, when you're placing this down, you've got maybe 5 seconds before things really dry and stick, and then you're stuck. Okay. All right, so that's that. Now I'm gonna do the back here, which is my white layer. And again, I'm gonna just go ahead and add my glue. And add it to where the lights are too, because I want to make sure that I get those spots as well. And I will use my fingers, whoops, I spent that one. I'll use my fingers again to get the placement of it just right. Okay, there it is. Okay. So now before I go ahead and add my top red layer, and remember, you can make these in any color that you want. It doesn't have to be red and green. Like, be creative. Make them in any color. Use glitter cardstock too if you want. That's fun as well. So remember that this circle was inside the file. This is just a template circle for us to cut our picture. I printed this picture of Daisy here on printer paper, regular printer paper. I just made it a color photo. I'm going to take the circle and just kind of place it right over her face. And then I'm going to use my pencil and just lightly draw a circle to trace my template there. And I'm going to use my scissors and just kind of come in here and cut out the circle really quick. Now, you don't have to be right on target with the circle. If you're on the inside, that's okay. But you do not want to kind of go too big, because then it will show past the lettering here. But there really is a room of error when you're cutting with this. Okay? You could also do it on your machine if you really wanted to. You could flatten the picture and have your machine cut it. I didn't do that. I took the easy way. Or maybe it's not the easy way, the lazy man's way. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to add my glue here to the back. I'm going to place this down kind of right in the middle here. And that's good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that top layer and place it down. And look, she just shows up right there in the center. It's so cute, right? And I'm just adding the glue to the back. And I'm almost there. And then just, again, use your fingers to get that placement, to help you get that placement just right as you lay it down. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead now and add the lights. Now when I go to do this, I'm actually going to add the lights to a couple of the places where I know the glue is, because that's going to help me with lining up the lights here. So I'm going to go ahead and place this one down, and then it really should kind of place itself when you go to place it down. I'm going to add a little bit to the back here. And then just tap it down with your finger. I'm not even going to bother to pick this one up. Well, maybe I will. I thought it was going to be a little harder. I'm going to do that here. And I thought I had gotten that one already, but I didn't. So right there. It's stuck here. There we go. So just add a little bit where you know that the lights are. And we're almost done. Just going to add some here. Here. I forgot to add the bone too, so I'm going to need to do that as well. Okay. And so if you have any glue seeping out, you can just use a paper towel and wipe it away. This one did not totally sit right on top. I just push it over there. And there we go. And then I'm going to add the dog bone right underneath. And when you're ready, what you can do is you can also use some ribbon, or you can use some twine to just kind of add a little loop at the back if you wanted to hang it on the tree. And so that's it. That finishes this project. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and happy crafting.